This is a beautiful 2-inch slab of white oak, and it's one of those end cut things, or offcuts, whatever you want to call them, from our neighbor. And I've been looking at this thinking what to do with it, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to make a coat rack out of each end. I'm going to try and put resin and save the moss and the bark that's still on. I think if I can catch it now and cover it with resin, it'll stay. I don't know, maybe not, but it's worth a try. Gorgeous piece of wood. Thanks again, Zeb. And it's a icky rainy day, so a good day to work on something. So I cut them in half. I made new cuts on the one end just to make them all nice and smooth. And I'm just going to go over with the sander because it does have the, it's a little bit rough. I'm not going to take it down to like a 220, 320, 400. I want to keep it a little bit rough. So I'm going to start out just with a 220 because I don't want it to be too aggressive. Man, I love it already, and it's not even started. Boy, that sanding worked out perfect. I was able to get rid of some of the rough stuff. I'm going to keep all these saw marks on here. I think it just adds a little more character to it. And it smoothed out just the top edge of the bark, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to go any farther than that. So everything is nice and smooth. This will be in the cabin in Illinois on that 40 acres that we just bought. So it's going to get screwed right into the wall. So I'm not going to do anything with hanging it right now. But when I do hang it, I'll just drill right through the bark and right into the wall. Since the wall, I think, is going to have oak on that side. Boy, I'd have to say this is probably one of the easiest projects I've done. All I had to do was sand the top, and I'm going to seal it and get the hooks on. So for the finish, I'm going to use a lacquer and put multiple coats on it. I'm not going to spray it because I want to actually make sure it gets soaked in really good in this bark so it doesn't start to come off. So it will take me a little bit longer, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Well, you know how some things sound like a good idea, and you have it in your head, and then you think, it really didn't turn out like I wanted. So I was going to leave the saw marks on here, but I think I'm going to get rid of them. I mean, this is white oak, so it doesn't have like a whole lot of graining in it, but it does, in some areas, especially around this knot. So I think I'm going to go back at it, probably use an 80 to start with, and get past all these saw marks, which means I have to get past my 2 coats of lacquer that I put on. But it did seal the edges really nice. I'll definitely be putting at least 1, probably 2 more coats on the bark just to make sure it's going to stay on, including the natural moss that grew on there. So, back to the drawing board. I can't put it in my planer because it's a little bit too wide on that end there, and I don't want to trim it. And I don't want to risk it getting caught catching any of the bark and ripping that off. So I'm just going to use my orbital sander. I'm going to start with an 80 grit and work my way up. Well, that was a little bit more work than I planned on, but you know what? If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? But I definitely like it better now without the saw marks. So I'm going to put some poly on it and bring out a little bit of that grain. Like I said, you know, it's oak. It's not going to have a lot of variation, but I think it'll be enough to offset it. And I'm not going to stain it for a couple of reasons. The wall that it's going on is going to have barnwood on it, but I think this will stand out a lot better on the wall. It will get a little bit darker when I put the varnish on. So let's get that going. Well, here it is completed. I put the other one on the bottom here just to show you what it started with. And again, this was the pretty rough sawn. And again, this is white oak. And then this is the finished project. So I actually have another one that I can do too. I'll give you a close-up. The bark should stay on. It's got about 5 or 6 coats of lacquer on it. And then the front is sanded smooth so you can see the grain. And like I said, it's white oak, so it's not, you know, super grainy, but still pretty. Has that knot in the middle there. And then just some wipe on poly for in the middle. Add 6 hooks. You got yourself a rustic coat hanger. Now, where to put it? I got 2 options, behind the door or on the wall. Which one do you think? And what am I going to do with that one now? Sure not going to let that one sit. More to come.